Today I want to remind you of something your heart might really need to hear. I will never leave you. Even if everything around you seems to be falling apart, even if people you trusted walk away, I remain here, steady, present, by your side. Saw the moment you held back your tears so no one would worry. I noticed when you pretended to be fine just to keep things together. You are not alone in these silent battles. I'm with you, even in the heaviest of silences. I know that sometimes being abandoned hurts more than anything else. When someone you love turns their back on you, it can feel like the world loses its color. But I want you to know this. My love never changes. It doesn't depend on circumstances, nor on what you think you deserve. You can count on me every single day. When you wake up unsure of how you'll get through the day, talk to me. When you're tired and drained, whisper what you're feeling. I hear every word, even the ones you only think but can't speak out loud. I hold you up when no one else seems to understand. I embrace you when no one else sees your pain. My eyes are always on you in every detail, even in those moments you think no one cares. Sometimes people walking away reveals who truly stays, and it's in those moments you realize, I never left. I was there, in the quiet of your room, in the tired sigh and the small gesture that brought comfort to your heart. You don't have to be strong all the time. You can break down in my presence. I don't shy away from your pain. On the contrary, I come even closer when you're broken, when you feel like you've got no one left. Don't blame yourself for feeling sad. Don't hide from me what weighs you down. I understand your emotions. I grasp what words fail to explain. And I am never shocked by your fragility. I am faithful. And my faithfulness doesn't depend on the moment. It's rooted in who I am. I don't change with time. I don't walk away on hard days. I don't leave when you make mistakes. I stay. Even when you feel undeserving. I lift you up. I carry you. I wait for you when your mind is clouded. When you drift away out of fear or exhaustion, I remain, arms wide open, ready to welcome you back. My love for you doesn't pause. It's constant. It doesn't depend on how often you pray or how much you feel. It's a decision I've already made, to be with you every day of your life. Even if friends walk away, even if family doesn't understand, even if the world doesn't recognize your worth, I still do. I see who you are. I see your value. And that will never change. I am your companion in the long, lonely nights, your comfort in disappointment, your shelter in the storm. You were never meant to walk alone. And that's why I walk with you. Don't fear being abandoned by others. Yes, it hurts. But it also reveals how much you can be held up by something greater, firmer, more true. My love is that steady ground that never gives way. When everything feels confusing, close your eyes and speak to me. You don't need the perfect words. Just speak. I understand even the silence. I hear even your deepest hidden thoughts. And I respond with peace. You matter to me. It doesn't matter what others have said about you. It doesn't matter what they tried to take from you. I know who you are. And I treasure you even when the world fails to see it. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone has their own story, their own pain, their own path. But one thing remains true. We all need love, and I give you mine, freely without demands, without ever walking away. Today, just trust. You are not alone. You never were. And even if hard days come, you already know. I'll be with you through them all. Always. And when all of this passes, because it will pass, you'll look back and realize that my presence carried you every step of the way. And that will be the proof that human abandonment was never the end of your story. I am the one who stays, the one who holds your hand when everyone else lets go, who calls you by name when you feel forgotten, and who loves you, even when you doubt your own worth. I see you trying to fit into places that don't welcome who you truly are. Trying to please, trying to be strong, trying to be enough so you won't be left behind. But you don't need to reshape yourself to be loved. With me, you can be exactly as you are. I know your flaws, your fears, your doubts, and yet I choose to love you every single day. There are things you've been through that no one knows. Wounds you hide behind smiles, pain you've learned to silence so you don't burden anyone. But I see each and every one of those wounds, and I'm here not just to notice them, but to heal them. I don't walk past your pain. I step into it with you. I come close, gently and patiently until it turns into strength. Don't think you've been forgotten. Don't believe your worth has lessened because of the absences or the rejections. You matter to me, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are part of my dreams, part of what I'm building. I count on you, and even when others turn their faces away, my eyes remain fixed on you. In every dark day, I am placing light. Sometimes you don't see it straight away. It feels like nothing's changing. But deep within, seeds are being watered. Every tear you've cried hasn't been in vain. Every tired prayer, every act of faith in the middle of pain, it all has value. And I turn every detail into purpose. I don't make empty promises. If I said I would be with you, it's because I am. If I said I would hold you up, it's because I'm holding you, even when your legs can't bear the weight. Trust my timing. Sometimes I allow the silence so I can work in you in ways no one else could. It's not punishment. It's care. It's a quiet presence, but active, always. Today, if all you feel is longing, anxiety, or loneliness, give it to me. I can turn emptiness into presence. I can turn absence into connection. I am the love that never fails, the shelter that never crumbles, the companion who never leaves. You weren't made to walk alone, and that's why I walk with you until the very end. On the hard days when your heart feels heavy and the tears just won't stop, know this: I remain by your side. You may not feel me, but I am there, in the silence, in the pain, in the waiting. I never leave you alone, not even for a moment. My eyes are on you, even in the moments you believe no one else cares. It's not your strength that keeps me close, nor your perfection. I don't walk away when you fail, quite the opposite. It's in those moments that I draw even nearer, because I know you need shelter, comfort, care, and I am all of that for you. When you feel unworthy, too afraid to pray or even look my way, I invite you to simply come. You don't need fancy words or any explanations. Just come. I understand what your silence holds. I know every detail of what's weighing on your heart. I have never given up on you, and I never will. Even when you feel lost, even when you say you no longer believe, even when you build walls, my love breaks through them all. I'm still here, waiting with patience, because love doesn't rush. When you compare yourself to others and feel like you're not enough, look at me. I don't love you based on performance. I love you for who you are. Even on days when everything in you feels small, I see greatness. I see beauty, even in the ashes. If you could see yourself through my eyes, you'd understand why I never left. You are more deeply loved than you can possibly imagine. And what you see as weakness, I see as a chance to show you just how strong you can be through me. Shame may have pushed you away, but I came for the ashamed, the broken, the weary. I come close to those who are afraid they won't be accepted, because I am the one who accepts first, embraces first, and always remains. Don't blame yourself for feeling pain. Don't condemn yourself for being tired. You're human. I know your limits, your doubts, your struggles. I stepped into your pain so you would know it doesn't define you. My love does, and that love never changes. Today, all you need to do is open your heart. You don't have to understand everything right now. Just trust that I am here, working quietly, healing slowly, rebuilding what once felt lost, because I never stop taking care of you. When others give up, I hold on. When you feel like quitting, I give you new strength. When everything feels far away, I bring it close. I am your God, and I am with you, even on the worst days. You may have failed. You may be hurting. You may have thought about giving up. But I'm still here, not as a judge, but as a father who welcomes, a friend who listens, a presence that never leaves. I stay. I always stay. Even when you feel undeserving, I choose to stay. Because true love isn't based on worth, it's based on commitment. And I am the God who stays. I am the one who holds your hand when you feel too weak to go on, who calls your name when you feel forgotten, who wraps you in my arms when no one else understands what you're going through. I am your God, and I will never stop being.